Hi there, how are you? I am Dani Henderson and I am the founder of what is now known as GSIC. And GSIC stands for Galactic Spiritual Informers Connection. And what GSIC is a beautiful gathering, a connection of souls, of spirits, of hearts, of minds. I came up with this idea about 18, 19 months ago. And I decided that it would be so lovely to have the real people in my experience who I've met in person, who've had real connection, first contact, second contact, people who physically have galactic connections with off-planet beautiful beings. So I selected a handful of people who I totally trust, are truth tellers and people I've known. So each person was hand selected by me, Dani Henderson, by nobody else, just by me. I also chose the venue. I chose Orlando for a couple of reasons. Number one, I had family there at the time, over the October 21, 22, 23. I also chose October because I knew that by then the fools that run my country, my planet, your planet, our planet, would have dropped a lot of the restrictions so people could actually get to Orlando. Orlando is also easy for people coming from Europe to Orlando, to Florida. And I was thinking about my friend Elena Danan, who lives in Ireland. It'll be nice and easy for her. I also planned myself, Dani Henderson, the originator, creator, and founder of GSIC, by myself, on my own, that I was going to then leave in October from Orlando and go to England to visit family, which I did. All right. So the whole entire idea was conceived within me, by me, through me. I then reached out to my friends who I trust, who I believe are telling the truth, who have given me, shown me and others proof, invited them to speak. I chose the hotel. Actually, one of the beautiful people on my team that helped me create the event, because nobody could do an event that size on their own. Like, know what you're good at. I know what I'm good at. And so I created a beautiful team around me to help me with their skills and expertise, just to make it really beautiful for you. And this lovely lady said, Dani, there's a great hotel, because I said, I don't want to come outside of a hotel and see skyscrapers and buildings and city. I cannot stand cities. I also know in my heart, my gut, my soul, that Orlando is really dark. And I knew that we'd bring light. I knew that we'd bring love. And we did. Oh my God, did we create something so beautiful and light? And people are still emailing and talking about it. And oh my God, and they can still feel like when they tap back into that emotion they felt over those 3 days at the Hilton Hotel. It was so beautiful. Now, no one's going to own me. No one's going to say, oh, Hilton. Yeah, there's a lot of evil, bad bastards in the world, and you know it. We all know it. We know them too. They're on BoobTube. They're running channels. Some of them are at the conference too. You knew that, right? They're at the conference. Don't worry, though. You're perfectly safe, because greatest energy always wins. And when the greatest energy is love, that's what you get. That's what you feel. So just again, to just get rid of any silly people out there who are saying they planned Orlando because it's satanic. Yeah, it really is. Has been a very dark place. You will not take a dump on that beautiful event. You will not take a dump on the beautiful audience, the sweet audience that came from all over the world, that knew they were going to be safe there, that knew they were going to connect with Soul Family, with Starseed Family, and they did. They did. The disgruntled ones, the apparent disinfo, Navy, whistleblowing, nonsense pop, fibbers, fakers, they seem to be very butthurt lately. Lots of silly nonsense going on. So I address you directly to your faces, man to man. You will not take a dump on that beautiful event. You will not take a dump on those beautiful people. You will not lie and shill. You will not sit on a Telegram channel and again attack someone like Elena Danan. What is wrong with you men? Keep on attacking a woman? What is wrong with you? What emotional verbal violence? Do you know nothing about good manners and kindness and love? Do you really have to attack a woman, the same woman, over and over again? Is she really that much of a threat to you? Is she? I suggest you all sit in the corner and think about your manners. Now, to the last ding-dong who was sitting on gathering audience. Ooh, the whistleblower. Numerology on a name. Oi, mate, that's not even her birth name. So any satanicness that you can fake up and conjure into the minds of the vulnerable who are all desperate to be famous and are hanging on, think, oh, I'm connected to a CIA or an FBI. You're neither of those things. You showed your hand. Sloppy, you showed your hand. So again, the beautiful, beautiful galactic and spiritual informers connection. I chose the dates. I was guided. I just did ask help from spirit. I was so motivated to create something beautiful in an area that is dark, but we're also traveling internationally, easy for people to get to. There is no mystery. There is no spelling. I, Dani Henderson, and I alone am solely responsible for creating that event. I put everything on the line because it was part of my mission. I followed my mission. I paid attention to the mission. I suggest the rest of you do the same. Focus on the mission, not on what everybody else is doing. Stop trying to tear people down because it just makes you look like an even bigger ass. And again, you will not take a dump on that beautiful event. I forbid it. I forbid you. So be quiet, step down, go focus on something else, like maybe getting a real job or something of that order, something that you'd be a good fit for. But attacking beautiful people, some of those people hadn't been out in public for 10 years. Some of those people, it took all they had, every penny they had to get to that event. They felt safe, they felt loved, they were seen, they were heard. I'm still reading emails, beautiful emails, weeks after the event. So to you bad mouthers, you sour grapers, you low-end vibrationers, you desperate for celebrity, and one more thing, how very dare, even the notion of anyone dare to call those speakers that stood on that stage, Elena Danan, Alex Collier, Dr. Michael Salla, Jean-Charles Moyen, Brad Olson, Tony Rodriguez, Laura Eisenhower, Ketsa Shah, Sherry Divban, and others. How dare you suggest that either one of those people thinks themselves to be a celebrity? You muppet. You think they think they're a celebrity? Really? You think that's why they're putting their life on the line, risking their families, have risked their lives, some of them for 30 years, because they want to be a celebrity? Sit down. Go and sit down in the corner. You will not take a dump on the galactic and spiritual informers connection. I forbid it. I forbid you. To those of you with brains, with hearts, with love, especially those of you that came and those of you that really wanted to but couldn't, I'm so excited that we're going to be releasing the videos really, really soon. We've made them incredibly achievable for purchase for you. Each individual speaker presentation that is available, that will be available, is only $35. So you can pick your favorite one, your favorite two. Alex Collier, his presentation will include the beautiful presentation of his Lifetime Achievement Award. Alex Collier's single presentation will be $55. Everyone else's is $35. All of the other 3-day events, so the rest of it is you can get the whole 3-day event, or you can select your individual favorite speakers. If you buy the whole 3-day event, it's only $177. All right. So we're going to let you know they're still editing. It's an awful lot of work. And I don't do the editing. We've hired another company to do that for us. So we'll be bringing this out to you very shortly. And I can't wait to share. And so many of you have said, I want to see it again. I can't wait to see it. There's things in it that we can't show, like, you know, when we did all the crazy dancing and everybody was dancing, the whole audience was up and we were just like laughing and jumping, and those things are missing, but that's part of being the in-person attendee. That's what you get, you know. The camera did not film the presentation of each speaker. That's their own intellectual property too, but you do get to see the speaker and hear everything they said. You're just not going to get all of the slides that they showed. Apart from Chris O'Connor's presentation, with his presentation, it was so important that we included some of the beautiful beings that he has met, that he has drawn, that are brand new to all of us. So we did edit those in for you. So I'm going to leave it there. I just wanted to give you an update and just have another connection with you. And also, again, be very clear in containing the energy, the beautiful, sweet, precious energy of GSIC, Galactic Spiritual Informers Connection, of protecting that safe space. And even though I've been invited to step out into the public and, disclose on this shill and that shill, and, my intention is to keep this beautiful container safe. All I can do is what I'm doing here, and stand man to man with the people who are trying to take a dump on our beautiful event. Be gone, small one. Be gone, small one. Enough now. Enough. So to those of you who stand with love in your hearts and strength in your soul, I am Dani Henderson. I am the creator and founder of the Galactic Spiritual Informers Connection, and there will be another one. You've all asked for it. We're going to bring it. It will be the same venue because the venue has beautiful natural light. We looked at like 18 places in Orlando. And also one big thing to say, not one single person knew anything about an awakening Anunnaki giant. When this Florida, Orlando event that I created was created, not one person knew about the giant. And do not say you did, because you did not. So, booyah. Until next time, you beautiful beloveds, I send you my love, and I am Dani Henderson, and I will see you soon.